like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson, first play, going to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his right. And right away, he lost the football. Big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation, they keep the football. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
To throw is Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
So on 4th down, the Ravens send Ryan Eckley out to punt. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. This is fielded at the 27. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Off of play action, Darnold out to his left. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Ravens' 38-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Zach Charbonnet from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they can get in the end zone here again, CD, they can grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
That'll be caught by Cup. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 39 yards there. A big one.
On the play. And the Ravens first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw it through contact and short of the sticks.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here's Jackson to throw.
First down, Ravens.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and then will be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. Henry up the middle. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Darnold down to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
3rd down.
It looks like they'll move things around here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Ravens.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Charbonnet. Runs through the contact. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here's 2nd and 10. Darnold. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And that is incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And that'll keep this a 1-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Finding room at midfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Here's Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Here's Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And he missed it. It's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case,
This is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Right back to Garner. He's got another one. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
EBK Trell. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
On the give, here's Charbonnet. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. It gets this complete to Shaheed. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Seahawks have retaken a third-quarter lead. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll fake the jet sweep, and now it's Jackson off play action. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And that's caught inside the 30. Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Derrick Henry taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. On his loop for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Pressure comes. He's taken down of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Now Lamar changing the play.
To throw is Jackson.
Looking deep here for Flowers.
And this is caught. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Henry.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Ravens have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Complete at the 1. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
Seahawks 14.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Now Myers for the extra point. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So let's try this again after the kick return, TD. Here's yet another kickoff.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right.
And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a 1st down, and he gives himself up there at the end.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Inside handoff, Henry. Down right around the 25. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line.
Jackson and Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stumped up in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 44. And right away, he'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now it's Jackson. Down the sideline he goes. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Jackson to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has the Ravens 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
Well, they've certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
He'll buy some time right. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. Darnold to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. But it took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now the guy
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Here's Darnold. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Kyle Hamilton picks it. With the points that we've seen scored,